So, Boys and Girls Club of Dorchester is very excited about all the new teen opportunities this summer. We've already hired over 100 teens for jobs like lifeguarding, camp counseling. Tell us, why is it so important to get teens in these opportunities during the summer?
I think for one, it keeps them busy. It keeps them off the street. It gives them a little money in their pockets. But we also teach them some life skills and along the way some work readiness skills before they enter the camp. A lot of training and orientation goes into preparing the teenagers for the job that they are going to have in the summer. And so also it adds to our community here at the Boys and Girls Club of Dorchester. The younger kids look up to the teen staff, and the teen staff are usually the front lines in the camp because the kids see them as kind of peers because they're closer in age than some of the supervisors and directors that we hire.
So it seems like a lot of the teens that you hire were also Boys and Girls Club members themselves. Tell us, what sort of community does that create within the club?
It creates an amazing community, honestly. A lot of our older staff and leadership are alumni and have been here for 20 plus years. And so I think a lot of the members here grow up, see that, and they want to also give back to the community. So they're like, oh, let's start off with a team job and work my way up. And I think a lot of mentoring goes into that as well from our directors who are alumni because they talk to the kids, and the kids always have questions about how do I work here one day, and I think that entices them into eventually, applying for a job and interviewing, and then going through the process and working.
Right. Creates like this cycle of success and positivity while keeping that community together.
For sure.
What impact does that have on the community? Teen summer employments, teens just making sure they have somewhere to go every day. What sort of impact do we see from that?
Uh, it's definitely a positive impact. It helps our program because of the community that we build. It makes for an overall better program because you have these kids who went to the camp and now they're helping run the camp, so they know what's expected on a daily basis. And some things might change from year to year, but overall, they know that when they are working here, the kids, need to be safe and need to have fun, and those are the two most important things. And who knows better to have fun than the kids who came here before?
Right. And, the New York Times article came out a few weeks ago that said a lot of tourism industries are down, making it harder for employers to hire teens. But Boys and Girls Club of Dorchester has increased their teen hiring by 14%. That's amazing. How do you pull off numbers like that?
It's difficult, to be honest. We try to get every last penny we can to make sure we can hire as many teens as possible. And a few years ago, we actually realized that 14-year-olds weren't being hired, and so we started a program for 14-year-olds and younger 15-year-olds called True Teens Rising Up, and it's a uh, sorry, work readiness and life skills program where they learn how to better prepare themselves for the workforce when they get a little bit older, 15 and 16-year-olds. Um, and then that also, we kind of funnel them into our school year job program, and they'll also be ready for the summer camp the following year. But we also, we hire for our camp, but we also hire teens to work in certain areas of social recreation.
And, what role do you hope and do you think the club plays in shaping these future leaders of our city?
I just hope that we're preparing them for whatever they may see coming down the line. We pay them 2 hours a week to attend our Power Forward sessions, which focuses on college and career prep as well as the workforce after high school. Just the other day, we had about 70 teens show up to a Power Forward session where we had a bunch of first responders come in and talk to them, and they got to try on the first responders gear.
Cool.
So we're trying to do as many things as possible to prepare kids for the future.
Right. And open their minds up to all the possibilities.
Oh, for sure. We focus on because we know that school is not for everybody as well. So we focus on work right after high school. We host a college fair in the fall. We have a hospitality session coming up because some kids might want to work in hospitality. We did the first responders. We have a lot of alumni come back as well and talk about their experiences in college and as in different work fields.
Well, Boys and Girls Club, especially of Dorchester, is always working towards uplifting the next generation of teens, keeping kids moving and happy. So thank you so much for joining us today, Chad. Could you please let our viewers know where they can learn more about Boys and Girls Club at Dorchester and the summer programs you guys offer?
Of course. So we are on our website is www.bgcdorchester.org, and we also have social media, Instagram, Facebook. Those are our main ones. X. So you can find us there. And all of our staff are there, and you can reach out to anybody in the specific areas to ask questions about those areas.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chad, for joining us today, and have a great rest of the summer with the kids.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You too.